Round two, baby! I knew I couldn't get lucky enough without losing connection, okay? It fucking blows my mind. So we're back. This is the Nate Show. The show where I talk shit. I had about 6 minutes of fucking... Well... It was an intro, okay? It was an intro that I'm glad that I fucking lost connection almost because, you know what? I'm feeling it this time. I'm feeling swell and I'm feeling well. So we're over here listening to some Little Uzi X Future Type Beats 2022. So somebody's at the house with the fucking keyboards doing these beats and they're fucking gonna... they're just gonna, they're gonna got 196 views. I'd be pissed as hell if I was somebody that put all this work into this shit. I don't know. So we're back. It's a fucking Wednesday. I hope everybody's fucking feeling like shit, okay? And, a Thursday is coming, and then Friday, and I can't wait. So let's get the fucking show started, okay? It's been a long day. I get to work, okay? And I'm feeling like shit. I'm like, damn it, dude. I have that fucking feeling in my stomach. I'm like, it's finally happened. I was like, damn it. Because I've gone... The entire time, even before coronavirus became a real big fad, everybody was trying to catch it. Okay? Never seen more people in my life fucking get excited. Couldn't wait to get that post out on Facebook. Well, looks like I'm going to be home for a fucking week. Good! Stay out of the fucking out! I don't want to get away, okay? I don't want that shit. And I haven't even been sick the whole fucking time. And, not even one cold. I used to be sicker than shit all the time. I'd be at work and my eyes would almost be popping out of my head. Okay? Boogers everywhere and shit. I'd be sick constantly. Okay? But then, the big C hit the world. One day I woke up and I was like, I'm going to start washing my hands a lot. And it's really done a world of fucking, favors for me. It's granted a couple wishes. And in the form of not being fucking sick. And I can't even remember how to be sick. Okay? I was actually kind of shy this morning whenever my nose started. I was spinning, okay? I'm not going to lie. But it could be because, sometimes I don't go fill my prescription. And I'm feeling doubled down, okay? I'm fucking like down, man. I'm trying to be comfortable at the job, just get through the day. It's already hard enough, okay? But then, I feel like shit... Because I don't have my pills in me. And it's not like look at this, I'm moving the Internet Explorer right there. I don't even know what the fuck that is. That ain't Google Chrome, or what the fuck's this called? Internet Chrome. Something. This isn't Chrome. What the fuck is this? The little swoosh. Where do people get off needing to have a design? I like a classic, just a folder, okay? It makes me feel like there's an importance, there's thickness to my files. But, that's the big thing about, anything that's branding, bro. You can't have a brand. The most important thing to a brand is how it looks, how you're going to come off. Okay, Twitch, they got away with this bullshit. The little chat box with two eyes. I like to poke them out. Okay, I like to take Aiden Ross and fucking slice the rest of his face open. Okay, did you ever hear that story about how he flipped his, he had this little Vespa. You know what a Vespa is? Oh man, it's the gayest form of fucking motorcycling in the world, okay? It's the guy that really wants to have a Harley, have a hog. Okay, but instead he puts that vest on and he gets that little fucking bike that has a little pouch in the back. You could put your purse, okay? You could put your lipstick in there. But Aiden Ross was going down the street practicing his backwards wheelies, okay? You know what that is? It's when you get the nose forward and you ride a wheelie forward, okay? It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen somebody do in my life, but he fell. And that's why he's got that scar right here, up here. That ain't no fucking design. He ain't trying to fit in. He almost died, and that's actually what we would call a battle scar. So I can only hope that Aiden Ross will have somebody enter his house soon and, have their way with him. Because he's out here breaking the rules. He's doing what everybody wants to do. I don't know what that is. Anyways, Not feeling good today. But by the end of the day, I came home and I laid down after work, and I was just fucking could not get comfortable. You ever like really you can convince yourself that something's going on? You're like, I got it. Okay, you ever heard of self-diagnosing yourself? You get on the internet. Okay? You start looking up symptoms. You're like, that's me? That's me. It's a lot like those people that are into the star signs, astrology, the biggest fucking dumb thing that you could ever be into. Oh, man, the fucking stars have aligned. I'm an astrologist, or what are they called? Damn, what are the fuck? All I know I'm an Aries. I just like that because it's a cool name, Aries. Okay, when I think about Aries, I think about a dude that's made out of fucking lava, okay? And his eyes are shooting fucking dust out of him. I don't know, but everything, all that shit's bullshit. Because every time I've seen people that they pull out them cards. It used to be at lunch, man. I'd come into lunch looking like the coolest kid ever. Okay, they'd carry me in on a throne. Okay, all the girls, all the cheerleaders would be cheering. They'd have the fucking, and then you'd have all the brothers over there doing beats on the table because they could not wait until I fucking got in there, and they were jamming, throwing me their fucking lunch passes and giving me the rectangle. I had stacks of rectangle pizza to the roof, and it was nastier than hell. Okay, I used to just fucking, I would usually just, I would take a whole stack and I'd find the most hungry kid in lunch, the one that, parents were, and didn't really give a shit, okay? And the school, they didn't care either. They were like, you don't pay, you don't get nothing. And I'd go up to him, I'd say, you hungry? I'd say, follow me. And then I'd take him right to the trash. And I would say, get it out of the trash. And I'd throw it in there right in front of him. And I would fucking zoom off to fucking second period. Okay, sometimes I have nightmares of going back to school. It wasn't a good time. Even though I was the coolest kid there, I felt so alone. I remember senior year, we had the talent show. Oh, the talent show. We had this big fat fuck. I have never seen a guy in my life have such long, elongated tits. All throughout middle school, I was always fascinated with them jugs. I want to see them jonkers like no other. And sometimes I would just close my eyes and think about it in class. I'd be like, man, what does that boy's tits look like? I was like, I know there's no hair on them. This kid never had facial hair. I don't even think he had armpit hair. You ever met anybody like that just never got their first hair? But the one thing he did have was fucked up hair on his head. He had that type of hair that just sticks up. It's fucking like a little afro. Wouldn't go down. Where do you get off of your parents when they're fucking conceiving you in a big vat of sludge? Okay, they're pouring in salt and mayonnaise and whatever the fuck it takes to bring you in this world and to create their son, okay? And they did something fucked up. They missed a couple steps in the process of conjuring their child. And he came out with the shittiest hair, stuck to the moon. And then when it got longer, it got even worse. And that's why I think that he fell in love with snacks. That's why I think that he would have a couple Uncrustables in his pocket, all periods of the day at school. He'd be jamming on them. Okay? He found solace in eating. And, it came back to him in a hard way. Okay? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if that kid fucking had to put some deodorant under them tits. So I would only hope that he's out here, living the life now. Because everybody wants, once you grow up, you get your own new identity. You move to a new city, new state. Nobody knows your past. Nobody knows that for the fucking senior year at talent show, you did a beatboxing routine. This kid got on stage and started beatboxing in front of everybody. Fucking spit all the goddamn mic. It was fucked up. I'm sitting there higher than hell on tramadol. I'm thinking about fucking getting I don't know. I was always looking for the fire axe. When I was in a fucking room full of kids, I was looking for the nearest axe. But we never had one. I miss a nice little firefighter's axe in a glass case in the middle of the school or in every classroom. Why would we need it? For me, because I've always wanted to bust something open with my elbow, which would be an easy feat get it out and start twirling it around. Anyways, I'm talking a lot of bullshit because I'm just letting it out. So let's get to the news before we get to the videos. And let's just have a little bit of fun. Okay, it looks like James Corden's big fat ass has fucking hit the stage again. And what's going on with him? Looks like he's been canceled for abusive behavior. Okay, so he is looking swollener than hell. God damn, bitch. All right, so look at this nice red fit he's got on. Okay, but he's got ventriloquist hands. Looking a little fucking stiff. Barely even can pick up a cup of water because it's so weak. But that's all he's got to deal with. So he's a regular showsman. I've never really been into the late night shows. It does nothing for me. Okay, you could hire anybody. You could hire anybody for this job and they would do well. I don't know where they dug this guy up. Where did James Corden come from? I didn't know who the fuck he was until all of a sudden I saw this big fat fuck absorbing almost both seats in the front of the car, singing away, doing duets with stars. I'm like, damn, son, get him out. I was always waiting when they would park. I like a nice scene where you got the dash cam facing the passengers in the car, it's looking right at them, and they go to a stop sign. And I'm always looking. I'm like, man, I hope somebody pulls up. I want to see that guy with the hood over his face, mask, racks the shotgun. Get out! And I think James Corden would fucking slowly but surely and briskly push anybody out of the driver's seat and zoom off. He's not about to take a bullet for no motherfucking person in this world. Okay, so it looks like he's in trouble, and I can't wait. I hope that they sentence him to death, and I hope that they fucking do something with that goddamn fucking, I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's a big circular diamond on his chest. Okay, but I don't like a guy that wears a bow tie. Okay, he deserves every fucking fate that can come his way, so let's just get into the news. As recounted by Delish, in the space of 24 hours, the late-night show host James Corden was banned from New York City restaurant. Oh my God, you know why? He couldn't fucking just stop. Okay, hors d'oeuvres. He's the type of guy that has a bell, probably somewhere on his person, pulls it out, rings it. Service, please! And I think that he was just chilling, only ordering garlic bread. He doesn't seem like anybody that even gets a meal at a restaurant. He's wanting that bread. He wants to fucking widen himself. Okay, so he was at the New York City restaurant Balthazar, where the fuck that is, and succeeded in getting the owner, Kathy McNally, to lift him from his seat and take him to his car. He couldn't use his legs after that fucking meal. No, it looks like it says he was getting the owner, Kathy McNally, to lift the ban after an apology. McNally posted his reasons for the initial ban on Monday, describing two incidents in which he said Corden, who calls a tiny cretin of a man, was allegedly abusive to his staff. The users on Twitter and other social media platforms are having a ball with the news. Oh, great. Here's James Corden, son of a bitch. All right, so anyways, I don't know what he did. How are you abusive to the staff? I could see somebody having maybe when they come down to grab the menu, he stabs with the fork. Okay, I'm getting too loud, but I think that he's very violent. Okay, I don't know if he's gay. Is he a gay man? If he's not, well, his wife, she better be in hiding, witness protection. Because if he comes home and he's not, and it's like a day like this when he got denied to go into his favorite restaurant for the 10th time, he's had enough. He's looking for the nearest Ambien, and he's going to fucking guzzle them hoes down. According to McNally's Instagram post, James Corden is the most abusive customer. His encounter at the Balthazar in 25 years. He reproduced 2 series of manager notes chronicling different confrontations between the host and his employees. In the first unfolding in June, Corden reported a hair in his food to you know what? I'd fucking be pissed as hell too. Nothing is nastier than hair. I don't even like it, man. I go and get my hair cut, and I can't wait to get home and take a shower because that shit's everywhere. I feel like you ever walked through the beach with wet feet and get that sand all over your toes. That shit is just uncomfortable. It's icky. It makes me anxious. Okay? You know, it's too much. So maybe he was right to smack their hand when they came by and say, bitch, what is going on back there? Okay, because nothing's wrong with somebody being mad that you're going to a 5-star restaurant and, oh my God, there's a giant dreadlock swimming in my soup. Okay, so it could have been James's hair. He's got it everywhere. He's always wasted at these places. So he could have been scratching his scalp, snowing into his soup, and hair getting all over it. He was too gone to even realize it was his own doing. But anyways, but only after finishing the main course. Okay, so he ate the whole fucking thing before he was like, excuse me, and he had the hair, maybe, I don't know, sitting next to his cell phone. He didn't want to forget it was there. So he brought him over. He said, come on over. Get the fuck over here. What is this? And they see him fucking with the ring of mayonnaise around his mouth still. And he just finished his meal, and he's like, I want another one on the house. Okay? So James Corden was allegedly nasty to the server and demanded all the drinks at his table be comped and threatened to stab. No, he threatened writing a bad online review if it didn't happen. Okay? Anyways, in the other example, taking place only a couple of weekends ago, Corden sent his wife's omelet and salad back to be remade. And when the new order arrived, the omelet came flying into the waitress's face. Bitch! Ah! I don't know what happened. So it looks like, you know, he was pisser than hell. He said the omelet came with home fries instead of salad. And he said, no, my wife isn't somebody that likes fries. She likes other types of vegetables, you know, the ones that have just 90% water in them, okay? Corden supposedly began yelling like crazy, including barking at the server. You can't do your job? Well, maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook an omelet myself. Okay, I can see him having sass like that, sass like no other. He doesn't play any